secrets of Poppy Playtime Chapter 4 have just been revealed. And even if you've gotten a glimpse of the latest teaser by Mob Games, I guarantee you've missed these details. And let me just tell you, they are absolutely insane. Not to mention, we get an idea of exactly when Chapter 4 will be released. So if that sounds good to you, grab your popcorn and a drink, and let's go ahead and take a deep dive into our initial reaction of the trailer. But stay tuned, because we're going to break down every second of it.
Playtime co-security log 0127. Flow reversal triggered in gas reduction zone.
Okay, so we've already gotten it's obviously coming out in 2025. Let's see.
Quite clearly.
Here we go with Catnap.
Experiment 1188. Catnap.
This is the beginning of Chapter 3, where we get pushed down.
No one to turn to. There appeared only one way onward. This is where they encountered a most infuriating ally.
Wait. Infuriating ally. So whoever the narrator of this video is does not like Olly. Let's just point that out right now at the beginning. Okay, I'm assuming they're talking about Olly. I mean, we're looking at the phone right now.
Can you hear me? I don't
Yes,
want you to
it
die,
is Olly.
So I'm gonna help you. Oh, and by the way, my name is Olly. Nice to meet you.
After a short pass through the train station, our uninvited guests began their descent to Playcare, Playtime Co.'s own on-site orphanage, and Elliot's grand beacon of hope. Below, they received a key from their newfound ally, one that led directly to the still-beating heart of Playcare.
The red gas.
The red smoke.
There it is. Okay.
To our guest, not all was told. But to leave, they had to redirect the gas.
Wait, that was interesting what he said.
All that seemed left was the push of a button.
To our guest, not all was told, but they needed to move the gas. We'll come back to that.
Backup generator. Good luck.
The home sweet home. Once, Catnap was a fixture of this place.
This is where we have our first
At night,
illusion.
It was his red smoke that lulled the many children into slumber. But now it had become a nightmare.
Okay, this Huggy Wuggy's coming out, so it becomes our nightmare. So this is all in our mind, right?
Trust is a funny thing. It can often be earned or broken in but an instant. But what we make of those who've broken that trust is a very
Kissy Missy's right.
viewpoint.
She should be. Yep, there she is. Okay.
No! Let go! They didn't do
So
anything
trust.
wrong.
Okay.
Listen,
Because we didn't trust
I'm
Poppy
not
at this
your
point.
enemy, but I can't just let you leave. I need you.
Okay, I can
Get
understand why they
revenge
said
on
that.
those monsters who've tortured you, who've tortured us.
Power restored to the console, the master battery in hand, the finish line. I'm sure that's how it must have felt.
Until Catnap. So notice here, guys, the red gas comes out of Catnap's, obviously its mouth, which makes us go
The
into
human
this
mind is
nightmare
fascinating.
form,
Each wants to believe in its own sense
where there's
of
multiple
significance.
versions of him.
Many live their whole life in ignorance of the truth. That's really their weak. But in a corner, sometimes we reveal ourselves as something more. And our intruder, they're something special indeed.
Wow. Okay, so that's obviously where Catnap
Which
died.
inevitably
Or so we
brings
think.
everything back to our dear old Poppy. And with her was the truth.
You came back because of your coworkers. This is your answer.
This is also odd to me. I thought it was
Power of
odd in
joy.
Chapter 3.
The guilty, the innocent, didn't matter. The experiments killed everyone.
Okay, we know this.
Soon as
but
we reach
this
the
is where we're going to get
bottom,
some
we'll send
answers,
the
I
lift back
believe.
up. Just
Okay.
hold tight, okay?
So we're leaving
Alright.
Kissy,
We need to be
For now.
cautious. There's something.
and then she gets attacked. Now, do we see what attacks her? Let's see. Here we go. We get this angle now.
Which brings us
No.
to now, doesn't it? Down they come, like
Oh.
lambs to the
Next
slaughter.
outbound transmission, September 30th. Wait. That laugh. Wait a second, guys. Is this the laugh of the prototype? Is the narrator the prototype? And is that why he calls Olly annoying? Wait a second. There's so many answers that we need here in this moment. All right, so September 30th. This is actually huge. Is it September 30th, 2025, which would put it at a year out at this point? I don't know about that. I think the next outbound transmission might just be the next marketing video in the timeline, I'd imagine. All right, let's go ahead and break this down from the beginning, right? There's a lot of parts here where I'm going to pause.
1, 2, 7. Flow reversal. Triggered in gas reduction zone.
Gas reduction
Even
zone.
dazed,
Okay, so
I'm
it's
sure
just
they must
basically
remember it
explaining
all
the
quite
catnap part. So this is
clearly.
literally the beginning.
Experiment 118.
You can see catnap right here. Right here. This is where we got thrown down into the sewer.
With
What we
nowhere
thought
else to
was sewer
go
was really just a
and
Playcare.
seemingly no one to turn to, there appeared only one way onward. This is where they encountered a most infuriating ally.
All right, let's pause right here for two reasons. One, I've pointed this out in past theories, but Catnap, as far as I can remember, was never really trying to kill us from the beginning of chapter 3 until the end of it. Now, at the end, yes, he attacks us, or so we think he's attacking us, but there's also the chance that we're hallucinating the entire thing because we got past with the red gas definitely affected our vision, what we were thinking, and multiple other forms. And even before he dies, he releases more red gas. So we see a version of Catnap, which could be the true version. But then red gas hits us. And does he actually die? Was he actually in it to kill us or steer us away from Olly? But the choice of words by the narrator here is very telling. Let's listen.
A most infuriating ally.
An infuriating ally. Now, is this ally infuriating towards the narrator who could potentially be the prototype? Or is it infuriating to us because he knows he's deceiving us? Based on his evil laugh at the end, I'm going to go ahead and say it's the latter, where maybe Olly actually does have good intentions, which makes me think, does Poppy have the non-true intentions for our well-being? After all, she did stop the train, which was about to let us get our freedom back.
Hey, can you hear me? I don't want you to die, so I'm gonna help you.
And he doesn't want us to
and by
die.
the way, my name is Olly. Nice to meet you.
Now, obviously, that sounds too good to be true. I mean, he doesn't want us to die. Maybe Olly is just the, like I've said this many times, maybe the prototype version of Poppy. He's the boy version of Poppy. Olly, Poppy, I could see it being like the counterpart, similar to Kissy Missy and Huggy Wuggy. But it just doesn't seem... I need to understand why he wants to keep us
After
alive.
a short
And why does it matter if we move the red gas? I didn't realize it until this video. Why did it matter if we move the red gas from one container to the next?
pass through the train station, our uninvited guests began their descent to Playcare, Playtime Co.'s own on-site orphanage, and Elliot's grand beacon of hope. Below, they received a key from their newfound ally, one that led directly to the still-beating heart of Playcare.
I don't know why he says Elliot's last hope, but listen to what he says here as well.
Red smoke.
The red
To our
smoke.
guest, not all was told. But to leave, they had to redirect the gas.
Now, to our guest, not all was told. As far as to leave, we need to redirect this gas from one container to the middle container. Now, my question is, what effect does that have to do with us leaving? It might have been answered in chapter 3, and it might have been so far gone that we haven't played in a while, and I don't really remember what the significance of it might be. But why? Why would we move the red gas from just the middle, from the right to the middle?
All that seemed left was the push of a button.
What benefit does this have? Is it benefiting Olly, or there's got to be something deeper for that red gas?
Someone killed the power. Find the building's backup generator. Good luck.
The home sweet home. Once, Catnap
Maybe the
was a
red gas is
fixture of
blocking
this
an
place.
entrance or an exit?
At night, it was his red smoke that lulled the many children into slumber. But now it had become...
All right, I want to point this out. Notice there's no red gas here, right? And we literally hallucinated Huggy Wuggy coming from the television and trying to kill us. But now this is big here, guys. This is a big but. What if this is similar to at the end of chapter 3 where we thought we killed Catnap, but instead he's actually still alive and we just hallucinated everything up until that point?
Come a nightmare. Trust is a funny thing. It can often be earned or broken in but an instant. But what we make of those who've broken that trust is a very individual viewpoint.
Okay, so a very individual viewpoint, and it just so happens that after that we see Kissy Missy and Poppy.
Didn't do anything wrong.
Do we take her word after she's broken our trust? She promised us an exit and instead gave us more hell. Literally placed us in the worst place to be in this entire building.
I'm not your enemy, but I can't just let you
Should we
leave.
trust that? See, I feel like these are very telling words by the narrator. Listen what she says here.
You leave.
After he talks about trust,
I'm not your enemy.
I'm not your enemy, but I can't let you leave.
I need you.
She needs us
So
to
we can
get back.
revenge on those monsters who've tortured you, who've tortured us.
But how was she being tortured when we found her? She was inside of a glass case. There's a lot of answers here that I need telling.
Power restored to the
feel
console.
like she might be
the
tricking
master
us.
battery in hand. The finish line. I'm sure that's how it must have felt.
Until Catnap came out, which is totally fine. Totally fine. So we're obviously at this point hallucinating. I mean, look, I know I mentioned this when we played the original chapter, but Catnap goes from looking like this to looking like freaking this, guys. Like this is obviously not normal. There's multiple versions of him.
Each wants to believe
The human mind is fascinating. Pay very close attention to the narrator's words here.
in its own sense of significance.
Wants to believe
Many
in its
live
own
their
sense of
whole life in
significance.
ignorance of the truth. That's really their weak. But in a corner, sometimes we reveal ourselves as something more. And our intruder, they're something special indeed.
All right, so there's a few things that I could go ahead and point out here. One theory is that Catnap is still alive and we hallucinated this whole thing. But my second theory actually might be even more insane. And it's the fact that the prototype, I've mentioned this before in the past, wanted us to kill Catnap from the beginning. And Catnap wasn't trying to kill us. The story might seem that way, but he never intentionally tried to hurt us. But after we've got the poppy gas, it really changed the way we looked at things. And once he comes down, not to kill us per se, we fire that shot, burning him alive. And then the prototype gets what he wants. And listen to what the narrator says.
Special indeed. And our intruder,
There's
something special indeed.
There's something special indeed. Now, is this special for us or is it special for the prototype? Because we gave him what he wants. Look, and then the red poppy gas comes out. So it makes me think, is this scene from this moment a hallucination? Interesting, right?
Which inevitably brings everything back to our dear old Poppy. And with her was the truth.
Now, it's
Came
very
back because of
interesting.
your coworkers. This is your answer. We called it the hour of joy.
The hour of joy, and she just so happens to have that video ready to go
The
for us.
guilty, the innocent, didn't matter. The experiments killed everyone.
Soon as we reach the bottom, we'll send the lift back up. Just hold tight, okay? All right. We need to be cautious. There's something...
Okay,
No!
so we don't get anything here, but at least I don't think so. Let me take a quick look
brings
around.
us to now,
Nothing.
doesn't it?
But I do want to
Down
pause
they
it here.
come.
All right, let's slow. Wait. Something does pop up right here. I want to take a look. We're going to slow this down to about 0.25. Let's see what we get here. Let's see. Okay. Oh, I see something for a brief second. Right after. No. Right there. No. Wait. No. No. Maybe it's just those numbers, I think. It's just these numbers. I'm gonna do it one more time. Sorry. Yeah, it's just numbers. Okay. Okay. But we do get this reveal right here. Next outbound transmission, September 30th. That's 15 days away. 15 days away. We're going to be getting some big answers here. So now the question is, ladies and gentlemen, what do we expect? Is it going to be another trailer? I believe it's going to be an ARG that we can definitely get some more answers from. Maybe even Foxy Boo? Catnap? We've got to get some more answers, and I'm definitely assuming, based off what I've learned from Mob Games, they're going to give us those. So guys, hopefully you enjoyed this breakdown. If you want to see more videos just like this, do me a huge favor and make sure you hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, comment down below some of your favorite Poppy Playtime theories, and let me know what you think is coming for Chapter 4. Anyways, guys, thanks again for all the love and support, and I'll see you in the next one. Until then, peace out!